Rise and grind, family. This is a video just to speak upon a very great utensil we can use from the crystals to see how people are within our lives. Now, for those of you who collect crystals and know about the properties of the natural energy, they're amazing and they're beautiful. It's brilliant. But there's one thing that when you have crystals, you're supposed to be told that if you lose your crystal, the crystal no longer served its purpose for you, and it was meant for someone else to find it. So you have to be selfless, and you can't get too attached to the crystal because it's only there for a moment, and then somebody else needs it, and the healing and the properties will go on infinite forever, just the same way as energy goes. But that's the same thing with people in our lives. See, we get selfish and we always want to keep people to ourselves. But sometimes we elevate and we outgrow people. And it's okay because they were there for those moments when we needed them. And it's not like disrespect, like saying that I'm better than you. It's just we're not on the same frequency or the same wavelengths, that we need to be on. And, when people elevate, like sometimes you wanted to do something that, you look at now and you're like, you know what, why did I do that? Like, oh, like, why was I drinking so many bottles? Like, or why did I smoke like pounds of weed, etc.? Like, or why did I go out partying like that before? Like, I can't do that anymore. So, in a sense, you learn from things that you think maybe holding you back. And that's the same thing that we're supposed to do. We're supposed to, learn from the journey and not make those errors anymore and correct ourselves, and so we can all be one and be harmonious. And so it's a beautiful thing, and you can actually learn the same thing from nature, because let's say we're always going to grow no matter what, and you can grow in a negative aspect. Like you can see people who are have, like, let's say an acidic or a cancerous mindset, but then like they can be super brolic, and you're like, wait, you're still growing, but up here like it's shrinking, like it's not making sense. And so what we're supposed to do is figure out how to make this all work for one another. So what nature would do is, let's say there's leaves that are green and blossoming, and then there's some brown leaves that come on there. You cut the dead leaves so the leaves can grow and the plant can blossom and flourish even better. But that's the same thing that you have to do with people who are cancerous or negative towards you. They're holding you back. It's not, saying like, I can't ever be your friend or anything. It's just I don't need you around my cipher, because your energy is contagious. And no one can say that energy isn't contagious, because like, have you ever walked around someplace and say, or driven around and get like an uneasy feeling, like somebody walks by you and you just get this certain feeling? Now you didn't invite them in, but you walk around and something's like, you know what, maybe I should go the other way, or nah, like this don't seem like this is right. That's energy. That's telling you that something's not right. Your instincts are kicking in, and then you're dwelling into other dimensions, and it's all making sense on here. So the thing is, family, let's connect with nature, and let's let go of people who aren't here for the productivity of us. I mean, because realistically, if we're striving to move forward and they're trying to take us backwards, like that's not cool. The only way I'm willing to go back is if I can take a giant leap forward. Love and light, family. Tell me what you think. Ashe.